Big week ahead, Jim, with earnings, but against the backdrop of the Fed, I saw over the weekend you said don't bet against Jay Powell. Everybody seems to be wanting to bet against Jay Powell. We heard from Mr. Bostic over the weekend also suggesting maybe that we could actually get a half-point hike at some point. What do you think?
Look,
and how do you position yourself?
I think that what you have to recognize is that some of these supply chain comments, we hear them on every call, are just intractable. And I can't imagine if we got 10 hikes, it would mean anything. I mean, everything's got to slow, and a lot of the supply chain issues are quarantine, and a lot of supply chain issues are semi. And then the third one is the port issues. If those go away, then why would you still have to do 6, 7? I mean, these people just must think that there's nothing good that's going to happen to supply chain, to COVID, that nothing's going to go good to the ports. I just think that basically you're thinking it's all open bad. And I just think that Jay Powell knows more than we do. And I think he's looking at situations saying, you know what, I don't want to make these forecasts because if any one of those three or all three go well, then I will have tightened at the wrong time. So, yes, it's true. I mean, you go to the store or you go to a restaurant and there's no bacon. Now, you go to the store. I mean, yesterday, literally, I went to a fine restaurant. I'm sorry, we don't have bacon. There's no crabs. There's no this. There's no that. And the supermarket's more expensive. At the same time, I think a lot of these have to do with quarantine. You know, just a lot of companies just don't have their full complement. And when they do, I think some things could come down. I just think that everyone has decided that inflation is going to last years, and without multiple increases, Jay is going to be very wrong. And I just don't hear. I think Jay is looking at the future.
You think that if you've ordered a couch or a refrigerator that they've told you is not coming for another 12 months, that you think that over the next 6 months somehow the supply chain is going to get that much better that all of a sudden all this stuff is going to start showing up early? By the way, the Sorkin family would love that if true, but I'm not. I'm a little skeptical.
Well, I think that what's happened is that this isn't like the old Soviet Union, but you have to actually buy things that you may not have bought otherwise. I mean, maybe you go to Williams-Sonoma for a table that you can't get at Restoration Hardware. I just think that the choices that I think we got pretty spoiled as a country.